Hey, we're back with another repair video on the Million Mile Accord. So have you ever had a hard start after you get gas, like you fill it up and the car just cranks and cranks and just doesn't want to fire? Maybe you had to put your foot on the floor to hold the gas pedal down to, get it to clear and actually start. Well, it could be due to this little guy. This is the Purge Valve solenoid. So replacing this thing's incredibly straightforward and easy. It sits on the 7th gen Accords, sits right here on this bracket on the back of the intake manifold. So when this thing sticks open, when you put gas in your tank, the vapors in your fuel tank can come up through this hose. This hose right here, this is the inlet from the evap system. Goes through the purge valve solenoid, and then it actually goes into the intake. So what would happen if the valve stuck open is it would allow those vapors to go into the intake, and it basically floods your intake with too much fuel vapor and means it doesn't want to start. So this one's actually failed once before on me. So I got this one off of a salvage car. I went ahead and ordered a new one this time. I've got a Dorman, so we'll see how it works, but incredibly easy and straightforward to put on there. So what you want to do is you want to disconnect the negative battery terminal, and then you're just going to unplug the plug off the top here, right here. And then you've got the two hoses. You have the intake and the outlet hose there. So there's the outlet, intake's the one down there. And then it just has 3 screws that mount to that little bracket right there, and that's it. So recommend for these Accords that you get the JIS screwdrivers, Japanese Industrial Standard. They're not quite pure Phillips head. They're made a little bit different. So if you get the JIS screwdrivers, it makes it easier where you don't strip your screws out. But that's all you do is just unplug it, take those 3 screws out, take the hoses off, remove the valve, and then going to put the new one back in there and just put it back together. Okay, and there you have it. There's the new one installed. So like I said, just those 3 screws, the 2 hoses, and then the plug on top. Very, very easy. Now, if you want to test the valve, a couple different things you can do. The 2 little pins in there, you could hook battery power to one side and ground the other side. And then you should be able to hear a click if it's acting properly. That's one thing you can do. You can take a multimeter and try to ohm out the 2 pins there. It should be between about 22 and 26 ohms for that. And then another thing you can do is the inlet side. You try to blow into that, and if you have any airflow go through there, then that means the thing's stuck open. But like I said, mine had failed before. I had the hard starts before, and that was the fix. So I was confident that this thing was wore out. As I said, I got this off of a salvage car, so it's had a lot of use on it. So those are some things you can try. This is going to be commonly associated with those hard starts or a P0441 or P0443 code. Those would be related to the evap system, more than likely related to the solenoid. So if you have hard starts or one of those codes, should be that little guy right there.